ever since he got here to TNA, and there was only so much he could take, and he fought back.
This time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you my good friend, Eric Young.
And just hearing Jeff Jarrett describe Eric Young as his good friend, you have to believe that Jeff wants to turn the other cheek. He understands EY has been so outspoken in regards to getting that big-time match, that big-time opportunity, but I think it was his inexperience, his frustration that came through when he lost the King of the Mountain qualifier.
Turn the other cheek? Hell, Jeff Jarrett just wants to rub Eric's nose in it. He wants to let him know who's boss.
Eric, we go way too far back for us to let it come to this. Look, Eric, I understand over the last few weeks I've had a short fuse, but it's only because I've been trying to manage this damn zoo. Eric, last week, you got what you wanted. You got an opportunity that you've been asking for. Me and you in this ring, and the winner got to advance to the main event at Slammiversary in the King of the Mountain match. Eric, I've said it 1,000 times. Hold on. I've said it 1,000 times, Eric. You're a great competitor. You're a great wrestler. You gave it your best shot. But, Eric, I won the match. Who knows? On another given night, you could have won. That's just how this business is. Eric, all you had to do, the fact is this, all you had to do was respect the fact that after the 1, 2, 3 was over, I was the better man on that given night. Now, Eric, not only did you not respect that fact, but you spit in my face by jumping me from behind like a thug. And Eric, I'm just going to say one more thing. We can end this thing. We can do either or. We can end this thing and chalk up last week to immaturity or inexperience. Or we can take this thing as far as you want to go. Eric, it's your call. It's totally your call.
All right. I'm supposed to come out here and apologize? Am I supposed to say I'm sorry? You gonna turn things around, Jeff? You gonna set me straight? Hey, maybe give me a little fatherly advice. That'd be a good idea. Fatherly advice, funny. You know the story. You know the story of my father. How he wasn't there, Jeff. When I was just a kid, he moved to Cuba, and I never saw him. So yeah, when I first came to TNA, you were like a father figure to me, a role model. I envied you. How could I not? You're the great Jeff Jarrett. You've wrestled all over the world. You've been in main events. You've held titles. You have been the guy. How about in business? You took your own money and you started this company from the ground up. Look at it now. Seen in over 100 countries, watched by millions every single week. You gave these maggots a choice, a better choice. What about your home life, Jeff? You had a beautiful wife, 3 beautiful daughters, and a big house on the lake. Wow. the American dream. You were living the American dream, Jeff. And that's when I figured it out. This is why we became such fast friends. Why we became so close. Because our childhoods, they weren't so different, were they? Your dad, the wrestling promoter, didn't have time for his own son. It was wrestling first and Jeff second. He never gave you the time you needed or the love, and you hated him for it. We're both playing the same game, Jeff. That puts us against ourselves. We made a vow. We promised ourselves we would never be them. We would never grow up to be our fathers. We would be better. 40 years later, Jeff, 40 years later, tragedy strikes. Because as sure as I'm standing in this ring and I'm staring you in your eyes, you're losing that game. You're becoming just like your father. You're becoming Jerry. You're becoming just like him. You are him. Look around, Jeff. Everything in TNA revolves around you. It's Jeff first, and everybody else in their family second. As true as I'm standing there, that's the truth. You may not want to hear it, and you may not believe me, but you know it's the truth. But that's not what I'm here for. My concern, and my heart goes out, not to me, not to the guys in the back, not to these fans, but to 3 little girls. 3 little girls that you're forcing to settle for second place, just like you.
Hit a nerve there. A little too close to home, obviously.
What are you talking about? Why does the TNA founder have to take that kind of crap from Eric Young? And, well, this friendship, this relationship between Jeff Jarrett and Eric Young just reached the snapping point. It just reached the breaking point.
You can't blame Eric Young. Jeff brought him out here to rub it in his face, and he got his say, said what he wanted, and Jeff couldn't handle it. And now the two going at it, and that's so very